Hello everyone. Today we are going to play some exciting game on LinkedIn. It goes by the name Quints and it is about filling crowns in a 9x9 square grid. So you are having multiple colors, 9 colors in total, and the rules goes like this. In each column, you have to fill up exactly one crown, and in each row, you have to fill up exactly one crown, and in each color region, you should fill in exactly one crown. And no two crowns should be in neighboring squares. So what do I mean by the word neighboring here? It means they are not sharing a common edge, nor a common vertex point. So it should be completely separated. So let's solve one Quints game today, and I hope you will find it interesting. So here is the front page of the game. If you click on the start game button, you will be redirected to the actual game page. So as you could see, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 colors, 9 rows and 9 columns. So 2 crowns cannot be placed in neighboring squares, which will be shown by the algorithm as a misplace. And in the same row is also not allowed. And in the same column will also be not allowed. So all these will be indicated by the algorithm as something wrong. And of course, in the same region, let's say you have placed the crown here and here, it will show you an error due to the fact that exactly one crown should be placed on each region. Now, there is a facility to make a square abandoned or devoid of any crown by single click. This shows you a cross mark indicating that no crown can be filled as it will not abide by the rules. So we will also be using this. First, notice that in the first 3 rows, we have the colors orange, blue and red completely contained. And we know for the fact that each region of these 3 should contain one crown necessarily. So thus, each of these colors should be contributing for each of those 3 rows, the first 3 rows. And hence, those 2 first unit squares of the white color should be abandoned, so we mark it with cross mark. And notice that the only cell of the 3 colors, orange, blue and red, which is present in the 3rd row is blue, and it's a single cell. So hence, the crown that belongs to the 3rd row should be from blue region. So let's fill it. Now after filling up the crown, we have to mark the blue region with cross as the blue region is completely filled, and we have to mark with cross all over through its column and its row in order to get this. Now, after doing this, we should also come to the neighboring squares of the crown and mark it with cross. Alright, so clearly in the white region, except one cell, all other cells are abandoned. So the crown that belongs to that white region should be placed in that one remaining square. So let's place the crown there. So that will entail more squares in the corresponding column and row to be abandoned, and let's indicate it using the cross marks. And also the adjacent squares. Now coming to the green region, we can see only one unit square remaining, and we have to place the crown over there for assigning it a crown. So now we are done with green region. So let's mark all the corresponding cells in the column and row with cross, and of course the adjacent squares. All right, now let's come to the preceding argument, which was the crowns in the first three columns should belong to either orange or blue or red. Now the blue region corresponds to the third row. We have indicated that by placing a crown there. Now for the second row, we can only do it with the crown in orange region because all squares in the second row of these three regions are abandoned. So hence, let's place the crown on that particular remaining cell, which will entail all the row and its corresponding column to be abandoned, and the region orange is now completed. So moving on to the gray region, you can clearly see that there is only one cell remaining. So let's fill it up with the crown. So that will make corresponding row and column to be abandoned. And even in the purple region, there is only one cell remaining. Filling it up, we will get the abandoned squares. And now in the yellow region, we have only one crown possibility. So we will indicate the other squares in the corresponding row and column as abandoned. Now, even this one. In the red region, we have only one remaining square. So that will be a crown, making this cross and cross. So we have only one pending unit square in the bigger violet squares. And let's place a coin here, and this game is done. So this is how you are using the ideas of the combinatorial thinking in solving the Queen's puzzle. So this is not the only way, but I would give you a strategy. Maybe you can figure out yourself, but this is like revealing or disclosing a strategy to take a closer look into smaller color regions and confining it to as minimum number of rows or columns possible, and making the number of rows or columns equal to the number of regions will entail the regions to contribute a crown for each of those rows or columns. So think about it and suggest your own ideas in the comments. We will meet again with more interesting games. Thank you everyone. Bye.